Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of our Minecraft 1.14 Let's Play. I hope everybody is having a great day today. I'm doing fantastic. Today is episode 69 and a good friend once said, giggity. And anyways guys, I hope everybody is doing well. I've got an awesome episode planned for you, but before we get into today's video, let's go ahead and do our question of the day. I was out killing mobs earlier, getting some food, and it was so satisfying to kill those mobs and get looting and flame all in one. And it got me thinking, for the question of the day, what are some of the most satisfying things to you in Minecraft? Let me know down in the comment section below. Really let's know what you guys think. If you enjoy this series, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications when the videos come out. Let's get into it, guys. All right guys, so I just got back from the end, was repairing all my goodies, got my tools all set up. You know what's really scary? When you take your armor off because it has mending on and you want to repair your tools faster, and then you jump off the edge to fly and you don't have your armor on. Luckily your boy's quick fingered and got my thing back on, but it's okay. So to start today's episode off, we are working over at the base. Inside of here, I want to get this kind of, I guess you would just call this the inside pathway started. So the pattern is just the same as the one up top, really. So 4 3, I think it's 4 3 3 or 4 3 2 2. I can't really remember. 4 3 2 2. Okay, yeah, but we got a lot on the docket today. First off, I want to make some pathways to the jungle. I'm actually going to go ahead and make a pumpkin and melon farm today, and that's going to be kind of the first test of how these pathways are going to be developed, terraformed. And then I want them to be like ruins in the jungle, like, which will kind of be like a break off of this. It's gonna be really cool. I still can't get the slime farm to work, so I'm not really sure about that, but yeah, we got a lot to do today. I think I'm gonna make a waterfall up here too. Like, I think a waterfall coming over the edge, like right here, and then kind of flowing into like a little pond right here would just be so sick looking. So to get started, let's go over here. So what I was thinking, hold on, I gotta find the side that has the hole in it. We're gonna have to figure out a way to get into these. We can either put a piston door right here or do the stair thing again, although I don't think there would be room for a piston door inside of there. I don't think I can make it that compact, so I may just put one like right here to get in, or we may just make an entrance like just like on the side. We could do it either way, really. And these are going to be probably 3 to 4 wide, and then definitely 3 tall, right? We need it to be a little bit height wise, because we don't want to be crammed inside of these tunnels. So unfortunately I can't really time lapse inside of here, and I'm not going to first person time lapse, so I'm just going to cut real fast once I have these dug out. So I will be back in a momento. All right guys, so the circle is now finished. It took a lot of work, actually. It wasn't really hard digging because we have the beacon, but I would say the hardest part was getting the circles correct. So what I ended up doing, by the way, if you're ever doing interior circles and you need some advice, I got you, fam. I got you. So first off, find the inside dimension line. So this right here is 6. And then I started by just doing chunks at a time. So 5 4 3. Then I would go to the other side, do the same thing, 5 4 3, keep going until we met up in the middle. That was the inside circle. That kind of matches the upstairs a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's never going to be perfect. It's a circle in Minecraft. So the outside one, which I thought would be a little bit easier, turned out I just kind of winged it, right? I'm pretty good at making circles in Minecraft. I've been doing it for quite a while, so I kind of understood what to do. For this one, I did sort of the same thing, right? I did the full outside 11, then I did a 4 3 3 2 1 2, and then straight pieces. And I did that on every side, and surprisingly, this is kind of perfect for what I wanted. So what I plan on doing is having different types of farms. So maybe like on this big side over here, we will have like wheat for farmers to throw at other farmers and stuff like that. And then the one side that has the sugarcane farm, let's talk about that real fast because that's going to be changing some. Gotta get over there first though. All right, so as you can see, R5 is the center line for this. So what I was thinking about doing was making it the entire width of this and then actually putting it side by side rather than front facing, because I think we can get more sugarcane out of that. So I like that idea, but obviously this is a project that's going to take a little bit of time to complete. I think one of my favorite things about doing Let's Play stuff is the fact that you're just like, well, I don't really feel like working on that project today. We'll work on something else. And that is my absolute favorite thing to do. Another one of the corners that I want to use will be a smelter. We are desperate need of a smelter. Like, I typically mine with Silk Touch, but on the off chance that we're going to need, like, you know, something cooked, it'll be good for us. So anyways, let's go inside and drop these blocks off. So oh, there's all kinds of baddies in here. I wonder why there's so many. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh my god, there's so many blocks right there, and more fell down. Oh my god, no. Oh, that was awful. All right, I gotta move quick here. So let's see, do I have wood? And I lost all of my item frames and everything. All right, let's just start putting stuff away. I'm gonna do this off camera because if I don't, I will lose everything, and I'm trying to keep all these blocks. So much for organization. Wow, I can't believe that just happened. All right, guys, disaster averted. I got everything into chests, thank God. The one thing that we really need now, though, is more wood. I'll eventually probably end up growing more trees, but let's make some slabs. There we go. So like I was saying, I wanted to make farms that branch off from our pathways. So I think we're going to start right here. So the first thing we need to do is we kind of need to decide where the path is going to go. So I'm going to start by clearing just a bit of vegetation through here to kind of give us a rough idea. We also need to be able to see the land and see what it looks like, because I'm probably going to terraform that a little bit. So like things like, you know, right here, it'll probably come out a little just so we have a little bit more room there. And where we're going to build doesn't necessarily need to be super flat for anything. So I'm thinking like through here probably. So what is up here? So it looks like it's kind of a hill over here. Like this little flat spot right here could really do. The one thing I don't want to do though is I don't want to remove all of the trees. I still want it to look like we're in a jungle. So I may try to leave some, like come through like right here and then go down this way. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work pretty good, I think. So first thing we need to do is get rid of everything down here and then kind of make the land a little bit more level. There we go. Get rid of some of these. So like I said, we don't want the entire tree line to just kind of disappear, but we do need some space. So that'll start working away. Get rid of all this. There we go. So that'll start dissolving. That'll start dissolving, guys. There we go. Get rid of some of this in the way too. I think there's another tree here. This is the one bad thing about living in a jungle. It is hard to know where everything goes. So next up, we would want the pathway to come down. So let's see, it'll come out this way and then come down this way. So we would want it, so stairs, and then probably terraform along here just a little bit, kind of give that a little bit more room. Same right there, just like that. Something like that. It doesn't need to be perfect. We'll come down, walk through just like this, and then I'll have to work on that a little bit more. So I just want to I want to get this terraformed just a little bit better, guys. I want the grass to spread and stuff too. So our pathways are going to be really simple. I'll most likely end up just using a shovel, but I don't want the pathway to be sort of this full thing, right? I kind of don't want it to just be like a little pathway through the jungle. So it'll just kind of, you know, kind of cut through there like that. And work its way down and through there. What I'll probably end up doing is trying to collect some more jungle leaves, I think, So I've got a little bit of work to do. I'll be right back. All right, guys, the forced pathway is now finished. I think we need to add a few trees in, like right there, maybe. But this is exactly what I wanted, man. It took a little bit of time to get finished, but we're going to go ahead and start working on our farms now. So we're going to make some very easy and compact melon and pumpkin farms. These are also stackable, by the way. So to get started, we need our observers and our pistons. So we kind of need to just, I guess, pick a spot here, right? Backwards. So observer, and then we need another observer. So block, chest, block, observer right here. Okay, I think I'll push those back just a little bit. So like right there, block, chest, block, observer. Fantastic. Next to those, we're going to put some pistons down. Now, I am assuming that this is a pretty common farm. I've always just made this one. Now, I'm assuming somebody else has made it before me, but I have no idea. So I'm not claiming credit. No idea. All right, so redstone for these. Very, very simple. Let's grab some more stone brick. And we're done with redstone. That's literally it. And so put that there. And there. So that is all you're looking for in terms of get rid of this real fast, in terms of how we're going to set this up. Next up, we need a chest. So grab some wood. By the way, you know how I said I needed a chest, or I needed wood? I found a shulker box full of wood, so no problem anymore. All right, so make some of these. Now, do I have hoppers? I have 8 hoppers. Let's go ahead and make a quick chest. There we go. And that's going to go in the middle. So let me, I do want to kind of keep this nice looking. So kind of clean this up just a little bit. Put some stone brick on the side. There we go. There we go. Now what I may end up doing is instead of putting the chest in the middle like I was going to, put the chest right there. All right, next up is hoppers. Just like that. Very, very simple. Then we're going to take our hoe. Now this next part is like really up to you. Now, depending on how many levels you want, say you want 3 levels, and you have 3 different crops, you could do as many as you want on each level. So for example, I will put pumpkin and pumpkin down, and then I'll bone meal those. So anytime this sees a static effect, why is this? Oh, I made that backwards. Anytime that sees an effects change, like a growth change, it will, I just did it again. Anytime that sees a change, it will activate the pistons. There we go. So when one of those grows, we'll be good to go. So if you wanted to, say, make this stackable, still a very simple thing, put that over there and then put this here. On the other side, just fill those in. So same thing applies. You would now, if you want to block above, obviously you can do that, but for the most part, you need at least a piece of dirt above. So put your piece of dirt right above that. There we go. Now, the one thing that I've always been a little cautious of is, like, I've always had problems growing crops with a block directly above it. So for me, I'm going to put it right there. And then again, it's just as simple as pretty much building the same thing that we've already got. Up again with the blocks, just like so. Now, you don't need this many blocks. I just like it because when those pistons activate, they tend to kind of go a little wild. But we could keep it open like this so we could see it just like that. And again, you're just doing the same redstone. So, put that right there, put a block there, and then put piston. Remember, you've got to get behind that to put the observer in. So observer right there. Then I'm out of stone brick again. I love stone brick, guys. It's my favorite. So, and then you just put, you know, block there, block there, block there. This doesn't need a block. And so, you know, you just stack it. That's all you got to do. I'm sure you can probably make it look a little bit better than that. So I'm going to go ahead and stack this a few times. And I'll probably clean it up and try to make it look a little bit nicer too, I think. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys, so our 2-level farm is finished. Now I've got a question for you. The initial idea was to build it out like this. I wanted it to kind of look like kind of a ruins off of the side of our temple. Like you see the pathway leading to it. You're like, oh, there's stuff back there. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm not really sure that I like it like this. So with that being said, do you think I should build a more formal house for that or not? Let me know. You think it should stay out in the open or what? So finally, with what everybody has been requesting since I've started living here, we are finally going to get to it. Yes, that's right. We're making a waterfall. I know you guys have been asking like crazy. So after everybody has seen this over here, by the way, these vines, I may keep them. I'm not sure yet. We could use it to scale this wall though. Moo-ha-ha. All right, so we have a couple options. We could make the waterfall come from this other side. Get rid of that real fast. We can make it come from right there, or we can make it come from up here. But down here is where it's eventually going to lead to. So depending on where it's going to flow down, maybe like right here. Little lakes are like kind of the easiest thing in the world to make, and I'll show you how to make them right now. So first things first, you want to make like the shape of your lake, and almost all of the kind of water things in Minecraft kind of have like a squarish kind of look to them like this, right? So get rid of all the inside dirt there. You do want to go back, and if you have any like side pieces just like this, just add that in right there. Next up, wrong button. Next up, we are going to dig out. Okay, got to remember that I have the beacon because I will absolutely annihilate this stone. Okay, get rid of all this. Now, depending on what you want this to look like, you can just simply start adding details into the side here, like terraforming. Very simple stuff. And then finally do the same thing for the bottom, but it's the details kind of where everything is going to take shape, right? So I don't have a lily pad, but I would really like to have some. So once I find a jungle out here, we should be good. So let me go down here real fast. Okay, so I'm looking for bone meal. There we go. So another thing I thought that might be kind of cool for this area is some bamboo. So we got a bamboo forest right over here. It's not like go flying directly into it though. There we go. So we'll take all those. You can plant those straight up, right? All right. So I'm thinking it may need to be a little bit bigger. Let's extend it down to like right up here somewhere like that, and then have it come forward just like that. There we go. That's actually much better. So we'll get rid of all these blocks here. So if you had to choose some detail pieces for a Mayan temple waterfall, what would you add in? Maybe like some kind of specific type of monument, like a dragon or something. I don't know. I've never made a monument inside of a Mayan temple waterfall before, so that's why I'm asking what your opinion is. There we go. Plus, I really like your guys' feedback. You guys, that's the one like I have mentioned 1,000 times before on YouTube. It's really cool to get feedback because it's not your eyes that are seeing the project, and that's like my favorite thing ever. Hold on. Gotta grab a few pieces of dirt here. There we go. Put that there. All right, cool. So we have a pretty good sized layout here. So now let's go ahead and pick the water. But before we go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and fill this in. Filling these in are pretty easy. There we go. Awesome. All right. And all the way over here. So that should be good to go besides the middle piece. All right, then let's fill it in again. I love how this just like instantly takes source blocks. It's so cool. All right. Oops, take that. All right, so that's all filled in. And remember, I think I'm definitely going to put some lily pads in there. So let's put bamboo here. Can you grow bamboo instantly? Oh, you can. Oh, okay. Wow, that's cool. I think we need a tree over here too, though. Something like that. And then kind of hit this with some bone meal. There we go. All right, so now we've got to choose where the water is going to come from. All right. I think we're going to make it come from like right here. So maybe like in the future, we will put an interior water cave in here. Like one of those ones you would find underground somewhere like that. Put this right here. So let's see where that flows to first. So natural flow is best flow. Remember that. So what do you guys think? Okay, for two things real fast. Number one, it looks good, but it needs a bigger water source at the top. There we go. So we're going to make it come from this entire side here. So for now, since we don't have like an actual cave there, put that right there. And then let's get rid of this one and this one. Get rid of that and then put some dirt in right there. Something like that. So let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's much better. Okay, I like that a lot, actually. So what do you guys think? Mayan waterfall? Do you like it? Not like it? It definitely needs a little bit of tweaking. I'm just not sure what it's missing. I don't know. I'm going to let you guys decide, though. So I think that's going to go ahead and end today's episode, everybody. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. This is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.